Dogs are intelligent, social animals that need guidance in order to thrive. Therefore, whether you are training your dog for basic obedience, sports, and activities or simply ensuring its safety and well-being, it is essential to invest time and effort into proper dog training. There are many benefits of teaching your dog properly. Plus, a well-trained dog can build a stronger bond with you. It also helps your dog understand what is expected of him or her, making the dog's life more enjoyable. Additionally, it can help prevent behavioral issues from developing, improve mental stimulation, and even solve problem behaviors. For example, properly trained pets are less likely to run away or act out aggressively. How to start off dog training? One of the best ways to start dog training is to establish a routine and stick to it. Set aside time each day for training, and make sure that you are consistent with your commands and rewards. Be patient, and don't expect to learn dog everything overnight. Training a dog can be a challenging but rewarding experience. Being a dog owner, you must have to understand the importance of training your dogs. Not only does training help your dog become a well-mannered and happy pet, but it also builds a strong bond between you and your furry friend. This can make it a fun and enjoyable experience for both you and your dog. There are a number of different methods that can be used to teach your dog. One of the most popular is positive reinforcement, which involves using treats or praise as rewards for good behavior. This helps new dogs learn quickly and makes them eager to please their owners/trainers. Can I train domestic dogs? Dogs have been bred and trained for many different purposes throughout history. Some people may choose to train their domestic dog in the same way as they would train another dog, but there are some key differences. Firstly, it is important to remember that domestic puppies have been bred for generations to live and interact with humans. Therefore, they may not have the same skill set as other dogs and may not respond to traditional training methods in the same way. That being said, these types of puppies can still be trained using reinforcement techniques such as rewards and praise. It is just important to keep in mind that a new puppy is an individual and will learn differently. What is positive reinforcement training? This type of dog training relies on rewards, such as treats or praise, to reinforce desired behaviors. The goal is to train the dog to associate good behaviors with positive outcomes in order to make learning easier and encourage the puppy to repeat the desired behavior. This type of training is often used in conjunction with other types of training, such as operant conditioning, to create a well-rounded and obedient dog. Some common behaviors that are often trained using positive reinforcement include sit, stay, come, down, and heel. How to teach dogs tricks. Training a dog to perform tricks is not only entertaining, it can also be important to teach life skills. Dogs that know tricks are often better behaved overall, and they tend to be more confident and outgoing. However, it's important to remember that not all dogs are equally suited to learning tricks. Many dogs simply aren't as food motivated as others, and this can make training more difficult. Additionally, older dogs may be less willing to learn new things, so it's your responsibility to start early. With a little patience and creativity, though, almost any dog can be taught at least a few simple tricks. What is dog obedience training? Obedience training is the process of teaching your dog to respond to commands such as sit, stay, come, and down. It is important to start obedience training early, as it can help avoid problem behaviors from developing. Teaching a dog can be done at home or at a professional training facility. If you choose to train your dog at home, you will need to purchase some basic equipment, such as a leash, collar, and a baby gate, along with the dog home. When training your dog, the most important thing to remember is to be consistent. Every time your dog does obedience commands, he should be rewarded with praise or a treat. If you are consistent with your training, your dog will quickly learn what is expected of him. What are the benefits of dog training? Unlike other pets, dogs are known for being loyal and loving companions, but they can also be a handful if they aren't properly trained. Dog training can seem like a daunting task, but plenty of benefits make it well worth the effort. For starters, dog training can help to strengthen the bond between you and your furry friend. The learning process requires patience and positive gestures, which will help create a more positive relationship between you and your dog. In addition, proper training can help your dog to behave properly in social situations, reducing the risk of embarrassing incidents. Is it good for a dog to have its own room? Dogs have been living alongside humans for centuries, and today they are considered to be part of the family in many homes. While some people allow their dogs to sleep in their bedrooms or on the couch, others choose to give their dog its own room. Many dog parents create special rooms just for their dogs, often outfitting these spaces with dog beds and toys to make them comfortable and cozy. There are a few advantages to this arrangement. dedicated space for them can help to prevent hair and dirt from spreading throughout the house. Second, it can provide your dog with a sense of security. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to give your dog its own space is up to you and your dog's individual needs. How to train a socially inexperienced dog. Dogs have been domesticated for centuries, but that doesn't mean that they don't have wild counterparts. In fact, many of the same instincts that help wild dogs survive can also make training a domesticated dog more difficult. For instance, wild dogs are used to living in close quarters with their pack mates, so they tend to be more comfortable with other dogs than their lone human companions. They also don't need to worry about medical bills, so they're less likely to submit to dominant status. As a result, training a wild dog can be a unique challenge. However, spending time with your dog and getting to know its individual personality can help make the process much easier. With patience and understanding, you'll be able to train your wild dog in no time. Can you teach your old dog new tricks? When it comes to training an old dog, many other dog owners/trainers will tell you that mutual trust and patience are key. After all, older dogs tend to be set in their ways, and trying to force them into new behaviors can lead to frustration and anxiety on both sides. Instead, you need to work with your dog at their pace, making small changes to their environment and getting them used to new behaviors in manageable increments. For example, you might start by simply teaching your dog how to sit by the front door when someone comes over. Another important factor is understanding the unique pressures they may face. For example, if your dog's family has grown over the years or if other pets have joined the mix, it can be difficult for your furry friend to adopt. However, with lots of love and understanding, you can help your old dog thrive despite these pressures, strengthening your bond/relationship and happily helping them live out their later years. How do you train a dog to respect its owner? Training dogs can be a daunting task, especially for first-time pet owners. However, there are many different methods and techniques that you can use to help train your dog to respect and obey you. The most important thing is starting early and spending lots of time training your dog through positive relationships. Whether it's playing fetch or practicing basic commands, pets are much more likely to respond well when they receive continuous attention and praise from their owners. Additionally, it's important to set boundaries right from the beginning by making sure that your dog understands that you are in charge. This can be done by consistently correcting bad behavior and rewarding good behavior. Finally, when it comes to interacting with other dogs or animals, it's key that your dog learns how to properly interact